one down? I'm real good at down. I'm real good at down. All right?
That's Will Smith in the $200 million summer blockbuster Hancock. The film solidifies Smith's crown as a box office king, but I've got to ask, is it lonely at the top? Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. I'm Brooke Anderson in Hollywood. Tonight, a Showbiz special report, Black in Hollywood. Is Hollywood doing enough to diversify movies and television? In a joint effort with CNN's Black in America series, Showbiz Tonight is taking a closer look at Hollywood and its role in this hot-button issue. Will Smith has, of course, wedged a huge crack in Hollywood's color barrier, but why does it seem like he's only one of very few African Americans who has truly broken through? Or is his success proof that Hollywood is changing its tune? With me tonight in Hollywood, Mark Sawyer, assistant professor at UCLA Center for the Study of Race, Ethnicity, and Politics. Also tonight in Hollywood, Sean Robinson, correspondent and weekend co-anchor for Access Hollywood. Mark, Sean, great to see you both again. And hey, Will Smith, really on top of the world right now, not only with his summer hit Hancock, but he was also listed in Forbes magazine as the top earning actor in Hollywood. He banked $80 million last year alone. Mark, I want to begin with you. Do you think his success shows progress in terms of opportunities for African Americans in Hollywood, or does it really even scratch the surface?
Well, I mean, $80 million is a big scratch. It shows that there can be, bankable African-American leads, leading men at least, who can open a film. The Jamie Foxxes of the world, the Denzel Washingtons, and of course, Will Smith. But it remains to be seen whether black actresses can open films like that, or whether African-Americans can play, romantic leads together in films that open that big.
Yeah, there's been a lot of criticism that there aren't the leading major roles for African-American women, that many times their roles are non-existent or that they are secondary. But do you see a shift in that at all?
It's shifting, but slowly. You still don't see the sort of pairings. I think the problem is that people who invest in movies fear that if you pair an African-American woman with an African-American man in a film, then it becomes a black film, and it thus appeals to a limited audience.
Right. And Brooke,
yeah,
can I
the
just
focus
here
go ahead, Sean, jump in, please.
I want to say something about Mark hit the nail on the head. I emailed a number of my girlfriends who are working black actresses in Hollywood today, and I talked to them about coming on CNN and talking about this particular issue, and I'm telling you, my email blew up. And all of them said the exact same thing. First of all, there's a fear that if you pair an African-American actress with an African-American actor, it's going to be a black film.
Exactly.
And that the studios are too afraid to do that. But the other thing they said is when you look at movies starring African-American men, Hollywood is not afraid to put that male with a woman who is not of color, who is not African-American. There is not that fear to do that. But on the flip side of that, they said, look, we're not sitting around waiting to be cast opposite Will Smith or Denzel Washington or Eddie Murphy or et cetera. Why not Leonardo DiCaprio? Why not Tom Hanks? Why not Brad Pitt? How come we aren't being considered for leading women roles opposite men who are not of color?
I get your point, the interracial relationship in a different way. Well, I want to take it to Halle Berry now, because in 2002, she became the first African-American to win an Oscar for Best Actress. Mark, is that just unacceptable that we're talking about first at this point in history? Because to me, it seems ridiculous to think that it's taken this long to acknowledge female African-American talent in Hollywood. Or do you think that is a step in the right direction and it doesn't matter how long it took?
Well, it matters how long it took, but it is a step in the right direction. What was a step in the wrong direction was they're doing Catwoman next. But, she certainly is a very talented actress who's gotten the recognition that she deserves, but still hasn't quite been able to break through in terms of opening up a big film, playing that kind of lead or playing the consistent romantic lead. i.e. like a Julia Roberts or others.
Yeah, a benign romantic comedy. Sean, very quickly, Angela Bassett actually turned down the role that Halle Berry took in Monsters Ball, saying it was stereotypical. She didn't want to perpetuate that stereotype. But Halle saw it as an opportunity to open doors. Is the power in the choices, or are the quality opportunities just not there?
I think that all you have to do is look at what we're seeing on the big screen and on our television shows. The problem is, Brooke, that the situation, especially for black actors, has gotten worse. After the writers' strike, production has gone down. We have so many reality shows now that have taken the place of these scripted shows. So a lot of the opportunities aren't there for actors of any color.
Hopefully, Sean, we will continue to see progress. Mark Sawyer, Sean Robinson, we're going to leave it there for now.